Hello, my dear students. I'm here just to help you giving you a brief review on what we've been doing on Zoom today. Today, I presented you the course Learning English Online, and this course is really about teaching you how to find the resources that most match the skills you're missing. Every time you think of a language, you have to focus on four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So, with these resources, you'll have the opportunity to practice these four skills. Also, very important, match the resources with your level of English, because you can be a beginner, intermediate, or advanced student. Better than me, you know which are your troubles, your difficulties, your interests. So match the resources with the skills you're practicing and with your level of English. Okay, so going on Moodle, I'll start with first a video which was done by me, like showing you all the resources, presenting all the resources. Then you have a first section which is dedicated to beginners, and you have two videos. One, it's a TV series which was designed for learning English. You can take a look at it if you are an intermediate student or even advanced. It's interesting just to get to know it. If you are a beginner, please watch at least 2-3 episodes of it and use it later on. Okay, then also for beginners, you have a video by Mr. Bean. You have Mr. Bean on YouTube, both cartoons and the real one, teaching you several topics of grammar. In this case, it's about prepositions. Okay, on this video, I have a task only for the beginners, which is write down 3 sentences based on what you've learned on the video. So if you're learning about prepositions, you are going to write 3 sentences using those prepositions you learned in the video, and submit it on Moodle. So what happens is you click on the task, a text box will open, and you'll have access to writing. You write and then you submit. I will check it, correct it, and grade it. Beginners. Next, you have resources for intermediate students. It's a resource that works through YouTube, and it's it's one of my favorites, because it allows you to learn English with TV series, movies, and talk shows. So you just pick up your favorite characters, talk shows. You can choose British English, American English, all the varieties you wish, okay? You should, this is just an advice, get in touch with at least 2 different varieties of English. I would advise you American and British, not because they are better, because there are no better varieties, they are different, but because they are the most commonly used around the world. So in this, also on Moodle, in this course, you'll get access to both varieties, American and British. This one for intermediate students, you'll cover up a very funny clip from the TV series Friends. But if you go on, it's only natural that you'll find some more resources, like, for example, The Big Bang Theory and several movies, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. So if you get on this, you start with this video, and then you'll find many more on this site. With this method, you'll be able to watch the scene with subtitles in English, without subtitles, and then you'll check vocabulary and culture, in this case, American culture. Also, for this video, I have a task, which is, after the video, click on the task, open your text box, and write down 3 sentences using the new words or expressions you learn. Next, advanced students. The same resource, but instead of the TV series Friends, you'll have Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a little bit more difficult because it's about British culture, British vocabulary. As you know, most of us, we know more American English than British because most movies, most resources are in American English. Well, never mind. Intermediate, advanced, I believe everyone should watch this. It's quite interesting, this scene from Harry Potter, because it reminds you that in this movie or movies, you will get in touch with different English accents. So it's a good way of listening and maybe repeating and practicing different accents. You have British, Scottish, Welsh accent. Okay? After this, you have a complete different resource on Moodle. It is called Lyrics Training. And in this case, it's for everyone. Why? Because you can choose your level on this site. What happens? You listen to a song, so you choose your level, you choose a song, you play it, and you fill in the blanks of the lyrics of the missing words. So it implies listening and writing skills. And also, you have to be quite fast on the keyboard of your PC. Try this one. This is fun. Actually, on Wednesday, if we have time, I intend to use this to show you right there via Zoom how this works. Then you'll come across another resource which is called BBC News Reviews. Again, this is a British site which gets some or uses some podcasts based on news. So they tell you about news, nowadays news, and then again they get some expression specific words and cultural references, in this case from British culture. Again, in this case, you'll have a task to do the same. Click the task, open the text box, and write 3 sentences using the new learned words. Okay? So far, how many tasks to submit? 3, right? Since you are different students, different levels, you have different levels of English, I will ask you from these 3, remember, Mr. Bean is 1, Friends 2, BBC News Review 3. Pick one. According to your level of English, write your sentence, submit, and that's it. Then for everyone, 2 sites which are from well-known sources. One is British Council, and it is a site that has lessons on listening, speaking, writing, and reading. I will ask you to test your your listening, because listening is also a skill that most students have trouble with. This is again British English, and you should get used to listening. You have the podcasts, you listen to the podcasts. If you don't understand anything, you can do 2 things. Either you rewind and listen again, or you can open the transcript and you'll see all the text. Okay? Never mind. You'll have, after you do the listening, you have questions on the listening. It could be vocabulary matching, multiple choice, true, false, you name it. Okay? After you do this, print screen one of the pages of the exercises you've done on this British Council site, copy it on a Word document and submit it on Moodle. And this is for everyone. Why? Because on this British Council site, you start by selecting your level. Open the site, explore it, and you'll see you'll have lessons for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. They tag the levels has the European framework, like starting in, and I have a hard time remembering this, but usually it's A1, A2, and then B1, B2, C1, C2, okay? So pick up your level, then you pick up a lesson, listening lesson, do the exercises, print screen, submit. This is for everyone. Also for everyone, and this will be the mandatory task number 3, to complete the course will be Cambridge Sites, another good reference. And this is quite special because it's the only site I know that allows you to practice the writing online. Why? Because again, you select your level, you select a topic to write on, and after you write, you click the check button and they will signal your mistakes, signal the sentences that are not that good. And what do? You rewrite your text, you correct the mistakes, press the check button again, yes, and see your progress. So it's a wonderful resource to practice your writing. In this case, again, select your level, select your text, write your text, get it to the best you can, the best version of the text you can make, and print screen, copy paste on a Word document, submit it on Moodle. Yes? Don't worry, you have till Friday to do all this. Yes? And all the resources will be always available since you are enrolled in the course. Okay? In the end, last but not the least, you have a very interesting resource which everyone knows, and it's TEDx conferences. I just had the link there. Actually, I chose a video regarding how it is to be a bilingual, because since we're talking about languages, this is an interesting topic for everyone. But you can go on and watch whatever interests you. Let me give you a hint. Try it first with subtitles in English, but then if you feel comfortable listening and if you can listen, remove the subtitles. Our brain is lazy. If you have subtitles, your brain is going to read the subtitles and you don't listen. So the hardest thing, and the one that I want you to try to do, is first subtitles in English, afterwards listen to it again without any subtitles. One last hint: don't worry about it all, worry about getting the general picture. When we're learning a language, you cannot block because you don't remember a word, or because, well, you can find many other ways of saying the same thing if you don't remember a word, or because you don't understand a word in the sentence. Why? Because you get the general idea of the sentence. That's what matters. Nothing else matters. There was a song like that, wasn't there? Okay, never mind. So 3 mandatory tasks to submit till Friday at 8 p.m. It's when the tasks that will be graded, because I will grade you. It's when the tasks will close. They will close on Friday at 8 p.m. Besides that, remember to register your attendance on Moodle every day from 10 a.m. till 11 p.m. Okay, I believe I'm not forgetting anything. Use the resources, make the best out of this course, and on Wednesday we'll meet again, and I want you to give me some feedback on how you're doing with these resources, which one is your favorite. And by the way, if while exploring this you've come across another resource, please feel free to share it with us, because it will be a pleasure to have some more ideas, to exchange some more resources to talk about. Okay, so I hope everything goes in the best way, the best possible way with this course, and I hope you find it useful. We'll meet again on Wednesday by 10. Anything, I'll be available on Moodle. Of course, I won't answer, like if you're working, you cannot sleep and you're working like at 4 a.m. or something. But I commit to answer, just to tell you that I always answer the questions of my students on the same day, not immediate at the same time. Sometimes it's impossible, but on the same day you'll get my answer. So any questions, any doubts, be free to post them on Moodle. Sometimes your question, it's not just your question, it's everyone else's question. Okay, so it's always useful to post questions, suggestions, whatever you find is interesting, and it's which is going to add more, how can I say, add more resources, more I was looking for a word. See, sometimes I forget words, both in English and Portuguese. Whatever can get you more, let me say, ahead. Whatever can get you ahead in learning English and improving your English fluency. Okay, so thank you for listening. I hope this has helped, and see you back on Wednesday. Bye bye. Take care.